Have you ever felt like sleep is not actually giving you energy? You feel like you wake up more tired than what you felt like when you actually went to sleep? Now, like you, that's actually what I've been feeling on a daily basis for quite some time. And then I found out that, well, they've been lying to you all the time. They've been lying to us, telling us, yeah, we need 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Okay, so that means we need to spend 8 hours in bed and then sleep? No. To get 8 hours of sleep, you actually need to be in bed for like 10 hours, right? You need at least an hour to an hour and a half to actually fall asleep. But we kind of forget that, right? When we try to do our mental gymnastics to see, like, okay, if I go to bed at 12, then maybe I can wake up at 7. Okay, that's 7 hours of sleep. Bro, how many times have you gotten into bed at, let's say, 12 and actually fallen asleep? It's more like, okay, get in bed at 12, fall asleep at like quarter to 1 or 1, or even worse if you're busy doom scrolling on TikTok, right before you're going to sleep, spend another hour on your phone. You actually only put down your phone and try to sleep at like 1 a.m. You only fall asleep at 1:30. Now you still need to wake up at 7. Now you only have like 5 or 6 hours of sleep. So when they say 6 7 hours of sleep, they actually mean spending like 10 hours in bed without your phone and actually try to fall asleep. So basically, we've all been conditioned from our parents, our friends, our schools to have really bad sleeping habits. So the reason why you wake up tired is because, well, firstly, you're just not sleeping enough. And so actually getting a proper sleeping or bedtime routine, to be in bed on the right time, to shut your phone off, put it away, put it somewhere else, even better, and to actually have a deep quality sleep in a completely dark room. You should have zero light. There are no monsters in your cupboard, there's no monsters under your bed. You don't need light in your room when you sleep. Switch it all off. If possible, have some ambient sound, white noise or something like that. That helps. Otherwise, just completely silent, no phone, spend 10 hours in bed and fall asleep. It might be difficult in the beginning, but try that for some time and you'll immediately see or feel a difference in your sleeping habits and in your quality of sleep. Now, there are some other things that affect our sleep and affect the way that we feel that are not directly related to sleep. First of that is living a sedentary lifestyle. You know that most of us are just sitting the whole day in front of our computers. We're not moving, we're not expending any energy. So by the time we want to sleep, our body has still got so much energy that it wants to use, which then allows us to not fall asleep properly. And then everything just gets all mixed up, and you wake up and you not like the energy needs to be expended somehow, and your body doesn't know how. So your brain is like super active, your body is active, and you just don't get to sleep properly. Now you can completely combat that by going to the gym. Be active, do a workout, get your body physically tired, because this really helps to get your brain tired too and to actually fall asleep. So pretty much for any improvement you want in your life, it starts with getting active. Go to the gym. It completely changes your life. The next thing is kind of also related to the gym, but overall is having a healthy lifestyle, having a healthy diet. You should not eat. I think the latest thing I read was like you shouldn't eat anything up to 2 hours before you go to sleep. So like there's no midnight snacking, there's no snacking after dinner. Ideally, you should eat. I try to eat before 8 p.m. in the night. I usually go to sleep at around 11. That gives me like 3 hours to kind of process that food. And if it gets later, let's say 9 or 10, I don't need anything. Now, it took me some time to actually build up that kind of, habit because I used to snack. I mean, that's partly why I gained so much weight because I would just binge eat. I would eat until who cares what time of the night. 12 o'clock snacks, peanut butter and PB&J, right? That's one of my favorites. But I mean, I don't really eat that anymore, but it used to be one of my favorites when I was still addicted to sugar. But basically, imagine having that at 12 a.m. or 1 p.m. 1 a.m. in the morning, and then you just go straight to sleep. All of that energy, all of those calories, just trying to burn your body, and it doesn't know what to do, so it just goes into fat. So certain foods can definitely affect your quality of sleep, affect your anxiety. Like who's drinking coffee until late at night? It's terrible, terrible for your sleep. But it might take some time. It will take some time to like recalibrate your body, recalibrate your mind to sticking to a healthy diet. And then over time, see your quality increase, your quality of sleep increase, your quality of life increase. Imagine waking up with energy to make you feel like you're a morning person, right? I know many of us might think that we're not morning people. That's just because we have really bad habits for night. Imagine actually waking up with energy that you could just go and gym in the morning. To wake up at 6 a.m. and feel refreshed, feel energized, feel ready to get out of bed and do something. Feel like you can't lay down for another minute. You need to get up. You need to actually do something active and productive. Now, by no means have I achieved that perfect, balance. But I've been having a few more consistent days feeling that way. Feeling like I wake up with more energy and if I spend a second longer in bed, my body will get sore, my brain gets like anxious, like, oh, I need to do something, stop wasting my time, right? Because I have so much energy, so I just wake up and I do things. Now I've kind of established the morning routine, and I definitely encourage you to build a morning routine for yourself so that when you wake up, you have something to do, right? You don't want to just wake up and then just, I don't know, sit there like, oh, I don't know what to do, and then you start, scrolling on TikTok. We definitely don't want to do that. So build a morning routine and go through the process. Okay. So obviously all these things kind of tie together, right? So another reason why you may always be tired, even though you think you're sleeping well, is stress and anxiety. Now there is definitely a place for stress and anxiety in your life. Like you should be challenging yourself, you should be trying to achieve things, but you should not let that affect your sleep, right? And the only way to do that is to actually put in effort when you work. If you have some task or some project, right, and you know what you need to do on that for the day, if you actually work hard, put in the effort and do what you need to do, then you won't feel anxious about having something left undone. But if you know that you didn't put in all your effort and you know that you just let something kind of slide, then you feel anxious about it. So whatever problem there is, whatever issues there you have or you may have, try to work towards solving those things with all of your effort so that your mind, you kind of tell your mind like, hey, it's under control, don't worry about it. And that will help a lot. Now, of course, you might have some medical conditions, but that you need to check out with your doctors. But at least being able to, control some variables will definitely lower your anxiety and your stress. Many of you are not drinking a lot of water. This is another aspect where this kind of ties back into your health, right? Your healthy diet. You should be drinking enough water, but do not drink water before you go to bed. Many people are drinking like too much. Maybe have a little sip just to, hydrate yourself a little bit. But you shouldn't be drinking too much water at least an hour before going to sleep. Like you need to still, let it out before you go to sleep so you can sleep uninterrupted. And so these are just some basic things that we can do. Set up a night routine to get in bed early. Set up a morning routine to wake up energized and ready for the day. Get into the gym. And there we go. So guys, if that helps you, if you found any value in this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.